I'm starting recording now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this day, 14th June 2023, CNMCyber This Week. The agenda of the meeting is welcome for everyone. Then you say how your week was, then you present your report. Then I think since we haven't heard from Sonia in a long time, let's start with, Gary, you would like to speak? I've seen you raise your hand.
Yes. I want to kind of to jump in because you said reports, but we need to discuss kind of more and more plans because right now, like reports is a good, but we need to kind of to decide what we or kind of report what we did last week, but also we need to make transition. These events are supposed to make it a transition to the next week. So like plans are kind of, it's a big part of this too, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, but continue. So you wanted to give Sonia or whomever.
Yes.
Me, I cut you off. Continue.
Oh, no, I had said Sonia since last week she was not with us.
Yeah.
She can take the
She,
floor.
she was with us. She was just like virtually
Not
and emotionally. she didn't participate in the meeting, but she was with us.
yeah.
Okay.
Sonia, are you ready?
Yeah, sure. I can start.
Ooh,
Do you hear me well?
I can hear you, but there are like so many noises.
Uh, I'm not at home now. Uh, I'm on the street, so yeah, it can be noisy.
Okay, probably it will be better. I just will read what you wrote
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
okay.
it's difficult to hear. You're right. It's kind of pretty noisy.
Okay, thank you.
Retail of the median retail. Okay, so Sonia wrote that I will share my screen. Um, screen. So Sonia wrote that she didn't have the opportunity to do much this week because of her like trip, and I assume, and she just continued adding scripts to the something or scripts too.
Oh, um, yeah,
Yeah, maybe kind of technology meetings, right?
yeah,
Let's see what is done.
for the technology board meetings, yeah. I put the link, but I don't know what happened.
Okay. So, and we, yeah, and she also said that she edited CNMCyber welcome agenda script together with Rita, right? So Rita can talk about this. About plans for the next week, I want to talk to Gary. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm looking forward, Sonia.
Okay.
I don't have questions because it's not much. So we will discuss it offline, kind of off, out of their not offline, but offline of these meetings. Of these meetings. So okay, is anyone have questions to Sonia, or we can move forward?
We can move forward if there are no questions.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Gary,
Go
I think you
forward.
can present
Oh,
and
okay.
plan.
Okay, so I held office hours. By the way, I was not. I couldn't work as much as I did before because of my kind of at the college. Kind of these weeks are kind of closing, so the students start thinking about their grades and they attack me with kind of from different sides. But I held office hours. We did partial recordings, and I need to thank Kevin, by the way. Thanks to Kevin, because without him, I wouldn't do those recordings. So it was good on Thursday and Tuesday. If to assume that the events were effective, I don't consider they were efficient, because most of the people just were sitting, and plus someone who had questions, they needed to wait for a long time. So right now I'm thinking how like to reformat. So I will consider next week, I will consider the reformatting, at least adding wiki pages to improve record capturing. Possibly we will modify office hours back to the bootcamps format. So kind of you will request the topics, and we will do, instead of just office hour, we will do like specifically on the topic. I also thought about offering the learners contract work where SOPs are available. So here I need to say, so normally kind of learners like you are offered some fixed pay or reimbursement for kind of when you are learning. But if, for instance, you, let's say, organize these events, we can move it to a contract and increase the rate, but it should be SOP, which is standard operating procedure in our world. We thought what to do with the MediaWiki LDAP contractor. I need to say that I work with Natalia, working or collaborating with Natalia, contributed to some time to work with MediaWiki. So the contract is moving right now, started moving. Hopefully we'll get something, because the first 2 weeks it was just stalled. Now, like, started moving again. Because of Sonia's absence and Kevin's withdrawal from coordinator's activities, most likely and foremost, I'm talking about technology board meetings. So I couldn't work on Jitsi app and Proxmox. And I plan to push hard on project reports and closings. And project reports, I mean reports on the wiki specifically. So I will add it like website projects. Um, yes, so that's it probably. What questions do you have? If you have no questions, so I finished.
Okay. Thank you, Gary. Kevin, you are next.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Yes, so my week has been good. I was able to attend both office hours on Thursday and on Tuesday, where we discussed about information architecture, CNMCyber.com idea, as well as the technology board standing operation. Yeah, so this week I was able to create. I'm actually trying to save my edits, but I do not know what is wrong with the network or its wiki, but I hope it will save soon. So I was able to create my first technology board meeting to schedule my first technology board meeting for tomorrow, and further developed the CNMCyber.com idea, and also created the information. Um, I was able to create the story. Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So I was able to create the information structure page. Yeah. Any questions?
But where's your I mean probably missed something. Where's your report? Do you put something? Wait a second.
It's on Wiki.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Post to save. Yeah, let me try to save it again. It was having some challenges. One sec.
Hmm.
Yes, I developed information architecture page. Yeah, that is what I was looking for.
Oh,
Yes, I think it's saved now. Maybe you can
But you didn't
advance.
report. But you didn't report, right? So it's kind of it was some report.
Come again?
I'm looking right now. But you didn't report. Okay, I will get back. Kind of go
Yeah.
ahead.
are you through, Kevin, or
Yeah,
you're
through. I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah, you're done. You can right now. It showed up. If you refresh it, it emerged.
yeah.
Both
Okay.
means both.
Oh.
I guess.
I'll edit.
I guess.
Okay, then for myself, I tried to look through the standard operating procedures for CNMCyber this week, and
Mhm.
it's not. I don't think it's a challenge, but rather, my mind is trying to find where I can add more information, or because from the way I looked at them, it's like they were all written there, but and it's what I faced this week. But I'll continue going through it to see if there's maybe I might have missed that.
Yeah, I'm looking right now what you created, and I compare what you did.
Because I just did little additions, very minor.
Yeah. By the way, you changed to standard. I see. Standard operating procedures. So usually in the workplace they use the word standard. Since I worked for the Marine Corps for a year, I kind of I get in love with some military terminology. So, and kind of in the military, especially, particularly in the Marine Corps, they use not standard, but standing. So what is
Ah,
the difference? Standard means kind of, it's like one single, and standing is more like kind of several, whatever is exist. So like, it's more like a British way. So Americans, you're right. Usually they do like standard,
yeah,
but like, since I want to reflect this, like my military, military. So let's use standing. So
okay.
again, it's they kind of these terms I use like interchangeably. But again, I don't know, just to be like more consistent. So what I see also here, it's a good that you put it there. Um, the best way also to have like a timeline, how much, like what will be spent on different things. Um, I understand that some may be kind of different, but here it's nothing unusual, right? In creating this like this week events, it is nothing which changes a lot. Um, so we can possibly put like a timeline and to see how long basically it makes work. And when we have this standing operating procedure with the time, then we can move it as a contract work. So, and you will be, let's say you or someone else will be awarded the contract, and we'll discuss another rate for this. Um, what also I plan, how long do you want to stay on this, like this week? Because I don't plan that you will do like this forever. So we can keep it, let's say, like a week more. But then I would probably rather to give it to someone else. If we have anyone, I don't see Rastus today's meeting, but maybe
Gracie is
someone.
on.
Yeah, Gracie is here. Maybe Gracie wants to try, or
Mm,
Rastus, right? So in this case, we will kind of be moving, and you will move to the technology boards, and Kevin will move to somewhere else. So to have kind of like fresh blood and to make it kind of
mm,
moving forward. But it is kind of, it's good that you kind of, at least you try, and that you make kind of the page, which is like really good. because whatever you are doing, we will just move and modify it further. We will develop it further. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, and then I made some also minor adjustments on the CNMCyber welcome session script.
Yeah, you didn't mention it, but I wanted
No,
to
I
talk.
yeah. Though I did not capture it, the website, the link was not captured when I was writing, but I'll edit it. And then I also made a page for CNM Cyber Office Hour since it's an
Yeah,
event.
this is good.
So yeah, so I just made like the idea just came this evening, and I just made just a small introduction. Then I plan on adding more about maybe the requirements and so on.
Yeah, this is a really good development. Yeah, this is you're on the right track. At least like you created something which is always good.
Okay, so I
We
think
should we have anything? Wait a second. Office hours. We had, by the way, we have another page. I will be sharing right now in the kind of in their chat of this page. Oh, sorry, I didn't capture the whole URL. I will probably move what you wrote to what we had before. What we had this like for office hours. I will reconcile this like two pages. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Anyone else want to talk? No.
Maybe Gracie wants to say something. Oh, she has gone.
Gracie, yeah, she kind of. No one of them, like Gracie, didn't contact me. Never. By the way, she even didn't reply to kind of the introductory kind of when Kevin sent like email, like introducing us. She was the only one who never replied. So if we assume that Ms. Rita replied on her and her brother's behalf, and Erastus like replied, and Gracie never replied at all. So I don't know kind of what is going on. Um, I don't know what is going on. So I'm trying to clean right now like the page with this. I can try. Give me 1 second. The page office hour. I will move it further later. Can I share my screen? No.
Yes, yes.
Do you have any questions so far? No. Like
Yes, I have a
this kind of
question,
if you like.
Gary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, so on this coordinator's activities, like how would you suggest that we proceed with the coordinator's activities?
I'm not sure that even you kind of, if you we talk about like coordinator, I'm not sure that you even started. Like you didn't like
No, I think you meant
what
contractors.
like
I think you meant contractors.
yeah,
Yeah.
document contractors. We need to, if we will, if we talk about, I'm not sure about what you are, what are you asking about. So if you mean the work with the contractors,
No,
like
no,
right now we don't have a good, we don't have a good format.
yeah.
We need to, in my view, we need to have a space on CNM Social, and like coordinator like you, Natalia, like our like tech person or tech representative,
Hmm.
me and the contractor will be on the same page, and we can communicate there together.
On social.
We can possibly use, yeah, we can possibly use something else like Slack, or but then we will have kind of difficult time to capture the records. If we want to capture the records,
Hmm.
the communication must be somewhere on our platform. I feel like social is the best place.
Yeah.
Um, if you mean technology board, I'm not sure that you kind of you ever ask the question what deliverables you are supposed to give. You kind of assumed as normally. You assume that um, you know, but you never ask this question. What what should I deliver, right? What should I deliver? Kind of, and this is a normal question for a coordinator or anyone who start working on the project. And in our case, like this tech board meetings, for now is an endeavor. Um, so what else? Yeah, if you mean the closings, I plan to do like a closing because you are taking like a project, and your report is, oh, I try to work like I'm reading Rate Reader Road. I tried to work, or I attended office hour, but and what? Where you are, what do you plan to do, how many hours did you spend? So right now I plan to kind of to share my screen and to take a look at their um, to share my screen. Someone is coming. Gracie left. Gracie has problems with the internet, I guess.
Mm.
Okay, I will take kind of this page, right? Which is website reports. Wait a second. Where is this? Website projects. So I want generally to ask because we don't have too much. So are you working with their Erastus on prototypes,
Yeah.
Kevin?
Yes.
But it should be kind of on this page. It should be
We have
prototype.
12 projects
Okay.
together.
Okay, I see that you added like stakeholders, sprints. You didn't write anything. I finished here, and you kind of and you and you didn't report any progress here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So if you work on the page, it should be kind of the progress. So is Erastus is planning to kind of to continue or what?
Yeah. He's planning
Because
to.
I want to move you to like to technology board. So let's give him kind of like a week more, right?
Yeah.
And let's take you out of here. It's difficult to kind of to create like the requirements, how requirements, what the percentage, and you didn't report how much the wikis are done. Like Rita, you started working on content management system for CNMCyber. But I decided that instead of content management system, we will call it soft. And you basically you kind of you drop. You didn't do anything else because like software, because it's not only content management system. It's like content management system, and we will add like some additions. So that is why I decided to build soft. You kind of you didn't do far, right? And you didn't report any work. You just like stopped doing this, right, Rita? And the same with SEO. You did something, and then we stopped. Same error 404.
Yeah.
We need to kind of we will need to document what you have done to write that kind of sprint one, like Rita start using the format which I created, um, using this format. So you'll put like requirements, but you didn't do like requirements. So you'll put like a scripts. So you'll put like sprint one, Rita started developing and moved to another project. And basically kind of the sprint it just was like short
Okay.
enough. Kind of what else? You work on this welcome project with, but you didn't report it to anything.
Mm. No, we did
I don't
not.
see any. I don't see any report. So where are you in this like welcome session? You plan to kind of to where are you? Where kind of how long you want to play? Do you want to work on this longer? Or we can give to someone else or what? What your plans
Mm.
are?
Uh, I don't know what Sonia would say to this, but we wanted to record one more session and then we close and then someone else takes over.
Okay, I will give kind of for now like 21, like 1 week, right? But
Yeah.
like talk to Sonia and decide what you plan to do, and then we will kind of move somewhere else.
Mm.
Job description. See Mark and Rita. If Grace is here and she's here, what the plans? Are you working on this? Basically, it was kind of the last day was June 31st. You kind of you work on this? Do you want to plan to close? Because what we are missing right now, it's kind of closing your sprints. We kind of you didn't ask me about closing my sprint too much. That is why probably you don't have experience, but we need to have some procedure how you close your sprints. So you will present it, and people will have questions, and we will move from there. But it should be some like official closing of your sprint, including report and and showing up. So for the next week, let's say Kevin will do more the events, right? So let's say I'm missing from this page, I'm missing software, and I'm missing events.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to edit and put Kevin.
Okay.
We will talk Sonia separately. Okay. I have questions.
Okay. Anyone else? Questions, comments? Sorry, you cannot see my screen. My electricity has just gone.
Because I shared my screen, so this is why. Rita, my electricity has gone. Network not so good. Yeah, you wrote that your electricity is gone. Do you have a kind of a power bank or something which will continue your electricity? I cannot expect to, like, my connection was lost somewhere in between, but at least like with electricity, I'm independent. So maybe we can work out some solution. I will request token separately to Kevin, to Rita, and since Sonia asked about kind of the personal talk, I feel like we need to talk about to Kevin and Rita too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're missing something. Kevin is really good with kind of recruitment and maybe like human things. So because right now I have no any connection with Gracie or anyone else. Let's say Rastus. Rastus showed up yesterday, but today he's not here. And he didn't say anything, and I don't have any contact with the Rastus too. Yeah, let's kind of arrange some meetings, like talks. Not long, maybe like 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So what else? If nothing else, let's finish. Let's close it up.
Sure.
Anyone? A or B? We close. Okay. Thank you, everyone who has attended this meeting. I wish you a wonderful week. We have office hour tomorrow, right, Gary?
Right.
Or try to
Right.
deliver to it.
Okay. Thank you, Rita.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you, everyone, and bye-bye.